Okay, this is the first video for section 3.5 on arithmetic sequences. So what I'd like you to do right now is once you look at this sequence of numbers and see if you see a pattern. So I would like you to actually enter the pattern and hit submit. Now hopefully you noticed that the pattern was you were adding 2 every time. We added 2, oops, 2. So each time we were adding 2. Add 2 to get to 5, add 2 to get to 7. Okay, so if you see a pattern like this where you are adding 2 each time, this is called an arithmetic sequence. Okay, and this number 2, which is the number you're adding each time, is called the common difference. Okay, so the common difference in this case is 2. Okay, if I give you another sequence, we'll look at this one. It goes 100, then 95, then 90, then 85, then 80, and so on. Okay, now I want you to submit to the right the pattern you see here. I'm hoping the pattern you saw here was you were subtracting 5 each time. Okay, so your common difference is a -5 in this case. Okay, so now we're going to do these problems here. Are the following arithmetic sequences? In order for them to be arithmetic sequences, you have to have the same common difference between each of the terms. So we'll do this one together. Here, to get from 1 to 3, we're adding 2. Adding 3, to get to 3 to 6. We added 4 to get from 6 to 10, and we added 5 to get from 10 to 15. So clearly there is a pattern here. It's definitely a pattern, but it's not an arithmetic pattern because these numbers have to be the same in order for it to be an arithmetic sequence. So this would be no, this is not an arithmetic sequence. Okay, so what I'd like you to do now is look at this one and tell me if it's an arithmetic sequence. If it is, say yes and hit submit. If it isn't, say no. If it is an arithmetic sequence, tell me what the common difference is. Hopefully you noticed that if you add a half to each of these, you will get the next term. Okay, so yes, this is an arithmetic sequence, and the common difference, I'll call it D, is 1/2. Now I want you to find the next 3 terms of the arithmetic sequence. Okay, we'll do the first one together. We're going from 3 to 6, so we're adding 3, 6 to 9 adding 3, 9 to 12 adding 3. So if we add 3 to 12, we're going to get 15, and then add 3 again, we'll get 18, and add 3 again, we'll get 21. So those are the next 3 terms of our arithmetic sequence. For this one, I want you to find out what the next 3 terms would be. Find the common difference, and then figure out the next 3 terms, and then enter those next 3 terms and hit submit. You should have gotten, we're basically subtracting 3 or adding a -3 each time. -3 added to -8 gives you -11. -3 added to -11 gives you -14. -3 added to -14 gives you -17. So this next one should be -20, and the next one would be -23, and the next one would be -26. Hopefully you got those right. In the next video, we're going to figure out how we can generalize this pattern that we see in arithmetic sequences and make it a generic formula for it.